Pokémon creepypasta. Goodbye, Aidan. I loved Pokemon for as long as I can remember, owning games, stuffed animals, and VCR tapes. Every time a new Pokemon game came out, I wanted it. And it just so happened that Pokemon X and Y came out on October 10th, the day of my 15th birthday party. When I opened my gifts, I had found my sister had purchased me a copy of Pokemon X. I was so excited that I immediately put the cartridge in my new 3DS. Less than 2 days later, I had beaten the game. I was still waiting for my Pokemon Y to come in the mail. About a week after my party, my birthday gift from my mom was Pokemon Y. When I got home, I opened it and started playing. I named my character Regina, seeing as it was my name, and when I got my first Pokemon, I chose Fennekin. Of all the starters, Fennekin was my favorite, as Fire was my favorite typing. I named my Fennekin Aidan after the vampire in Being Human US. I caught a ton of Pokemon and even beat the Elite Four and the Champion. I beat the game, but as with X, I grew bored because I wanted a challenge. Those weren't like the old Pokemon games where there was a little challenge in battles. See, I love those heart-racing, hand-sweating challenges that make you ask, who's gonna win? So I stopped playing my Y version for a while. A couple months later, I decided to play it again, but I felt something off from the game. For whatever reason, my game opened up with a Delphox, its mouth covered in blood. The only thing it said was, "I missed you." I was a little freaked out, but decided to press continue. The first thing I noticed was Aidan was missing from my party. I knew when I last saved the game I had Aidan in my party because I never put him in the PC. What the hell was going on? I decided since it was late to shut the damn thing off and go to bed. The next morning I went to school but left my 3DS behind. I consulted some of my friends about it during class while one of them was playing with my Powerade. They said I've been watching too many horror movies and to just forget about it. I got no comfort whatsoever, though it was on my mind the entire day. When I got home, I immediately started playing again. This time, the same Delphox greeted me with its bloody mouth. How even this time, not, how even this time it said, "Oh, why did you leave early yesterday?" The sprite gave me an angry look, but I just continued playing. This time, when I checked my party, Aidan was the only Pokemon there, and where my other Pokemon used to be, it said dead. Now I was really starting to get creeped out. I checked Aidan's status, but there was no cry, and Aidan's sprite seemed somewhat sad and as if on the verge of tears, and blood covered his mouth. "What happened?" I asked. Aidan replied back, "Oh, you're here. You like what I've done?" He answered back, "What have you done?" I screamed. "I drank the blood, sucked them dry. After all, isn't that why you named me after a vampire?" "Why did you do this?" Sure, I hadn't played with him in a long time, but really, I, I, I loved you and I wanted to make you happy, but then you started ignoring me and making me sad, so how about I make you sad? I grew visibly upset, and the screen cut to black. When it came back on, I saw my character's sprite bent over crying. Why? Why did you do this to me? I thought of you as my mother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I kept repeating over and over. Sorry doesn't cut it, never has. Then it faded and I was standing in front of a tombstone that read, "Here lies Aidan, loved but never forgotten." Needless to say, I quit playing Pokemon, my Y version, and resumed X, so nothing happened to my other Delphox, Firefox, but I promise that I will never forget you, Aidan, my little vampire.